Listen up, fight fans. If you thought you had seen it all, think again. The night of UFC 309 was nothing short of legendary. The atmosphere was electric, the stakes were sky high, and the fighters were ready to leave it all in the octagon. UFC 309 was one for the books. This event was not just another fight night, it was a spectacle that had fans buzzing for months in advance. The anticipation was palpable and the excitement was through the roof. It was electric. We had the return of John Bones Jones stepping back into the octagon after years away. Jones, a name synonymous with dominance and controversy, was making his much-anticipated comeback. Fans had been waiting with bated breath to see if he still had that magic touch, that unbeatable aura that made him a legend in the sport. And he wasn't facing just anyone. Oh no, his opponent was the former champ, the heavy-hitting Stipe Miocic. Miocic, known for his incredible resilience and knockout power, was not just another challenger. He was a warrior, a man who had faced the best and come out on top. This was a clash of titans, a battle between two of the greatest heavyweights in UFC history. This wasn't just about belts, it was about legacy, about who's truly the best. The weigh-ins were intense, with both fighters staring each other down, neither willing to give an inch. The tension was so thick, you could cut it with a knife. This fight was about more than just winning, it was about cementing a place in the annals of UFC history. The energy in Madison Square Garden was off the charts. You could feel the tension in the air. The iconic venue, known for hosting some of the greatest sporting events in history, was the perfect backdrop for this epic showdown. Fans from all over the world had gathered, filling the arena with an electric atmosphere that only added to the drama of the night. Everyone knew this was a fight for the history books, a clash of titans. The octagon was set, the fighters were ready, and the world was watching. This was more than just a fight, it was a moment in time, a spectacle that would be talked about for years to come. Jones, with his unorthodox style and aura of invincibility, his ability to adapt and innovate in the octagon had always set him apart. Fans were eager to see if he could still pull off those jaw-dropping moves, the ones that left opponents bewildered and audiences in awe. Miocic, the blue-collar brawler with the heart of a lion. His journey to the top was a testament to hard work and determination. Known for his relentless pace and never-say-die attitude, Miocic was ready to prove that he still had what it takes to be the best. It was a recipe for an absolute war. Believe me, this was a fight nobody wanted to miss. The crowd was on the edge of their seats. Every punch, every kick, every move was met with gasps and cheers. This was the kind of fight that reminded everyone why they fell in love with the sport in the first place. The night was unforgettable, a true testament to the spirit of competition and the heart of a warrior. This fight, it was a long time coming, the kind of showdown that fans dream about, the kind that gets talked about in hushed tones in gyms and bars alike. The anticipation was palpable, almost electric, as if the very air was charged with the excitement of what was to come. It was supposed to happen a year ago, a clash of titans that had everyone on the edge of their seats. The promos were out, the hype was real, and the world was ready to witness history in the making. But then Jones had that nasty pectoral tear. It was a setback that no one saw coming, a cruel twist of fate that left fans and fighters alike in a state of limbo. The road to recovery was long and arduous, filled with physical therapy sessions, grueling workouts, and moments of doubt. Delayed gratification, they call it, and let me tell you, the anticipation was killing us. Every day felt like an eternity as we waited for the announcement that the fight was back on. Social media was abuzz with speculation, and every snippet of news was dissected and analyzed by fans hungry for any update. Jones, he's been through the ringer. Injuries, controversies, and personal battles have marked his career, but through it all he's shown an indomitable spirit. His training regimen is the stuff of legend, a testament to his dedication and resilience. Controversies, USADA issues, you name it. Jones has faced them all with a mix of defiance and determination. Each press conference, each public appearance was a reminder of the scrutiny he was under, yet he never wavered in his quest to be the best. But through it all, he's remained one of the most dominant fighters we've ever seen. His victories are etched in the annals of UFC history, each one a testament to his skill and tenacity. The octagon is his canvas, and he paints masterpieces with every fight. The man's a puzzle inside the octagon. Opponents have tried to decode his style to find a chink in his armor, but Jones remains an enigma. His ability to adapt and evolve makes him a formidable adversary, one who is always a step ahead. Miocic, on the other hand, he's all heart. A fighter who embodies the spirit of perseverance and grit. His journey is one of hard work and determination, a testament to what can be achieved through sheer willpower. The firefighter from Cleveland, a working-class hero. Miosic's story resonates with fans because it's a story of an everyday man rising to extraordinary heights. Balancing his duties as a firefighter with his training, he has become a symbol of dedication and sacrifice. He took out some of the biggest names in the division: Cormier, Ngannou, Overeem. The man's a legend. Each victory was a hard-fought battle, a testament to his skill and strategy. Miosic's fights are a masterclass in technique and heart, each one a chapter in his storied career. But time waits for no man, and both these guys, they were coming into this fight with a lot of miles on the clock. The years of training, the countless battles, they all take a toll. Yet both Jones and Miocic were determined to prove that they still had what it takes. Could Jones recapture his old magic? The question lingered in the air, a tantalizing possibility that had fans buzzing. His training videos showed glimpses of the old Jones, the fighter who could dominate any opponent. But would it be enough? Could Miocic defy Father Time one more time? His training was as intense as ever, each session a testament to his unwavering commitment. The fire in his eyes was unmistakable, a burning desire to prove that he was still the best. These were the questions on everyone's minds. The anticipation was a mix of excitement and anxiety, a feeling that only a fight of this magnitude could evoke. As the day of the fight drew closer, the buzz grew louder, the excitement more palpable. This was more than just a fight, it was a moment in history, a clash of legends that would be remembered for years to come. Let's talk about Jon Jones for a second. The man's a walking paradox, one of the greatest fighters to ever do it, no doubt. But also a guy who's constantly tripping over his own feet outside the octagon. He's got this aura about him though, like he's always one step ahead. His fighting style, it's like nothing you've ever seen. Elbows from crazy angles, those oblique kicks that'll cripple you. The man is a master of his craft, but those controversies, they've always followed him. Failed drug tests, hit and runs, you name it. It's a shame, really, because his talent is undeniable. Now Stipe, he's a different breed, a blue-collar hero, the firefighter who moonlights as a UFC champion. You gotta respect that. He's not flashy, he's not gonna knock you out with one punch, but he's relentless. He'll wear you down, break you with his boxing and his wrestling. And that chin? Forget about it. The man can take a shot. He's already cemented his legacy as one of the greatest heavyweights ever. But a win over Jones, that would put him in a league of his own. Section 5, the Aspinall factor. And then there's the elephant in the room, Tom Aspinall, the young lion, the interim champ. He's sitting there, waiting in the wings, watching these two legends duke it out. Some people, they say he's the real champ, that he's the future of the division. And they might be right. He's got all the tools, size, speed, power, technique, plus, he's got that killer instinct. He's hungry. A lot of people, myself included, think Aspinall is going to run through whoever wins this fight. He's the future of the division. Section 6, Oliveira versus Chandler 2, a grudge match. Let's not forget about the co-main event because this one was a banger too. Charles Oliveira, the former champ, looking to prove that his first win over Michael Chandler was no fluke. Chandler, on the other hand, he was out for revenge. He's got that wrestling background, that explosive power. He was looking to close the show early. This one had Fight of the Night written all over it. Two guys with something to prove. Two guys who always bring it. You knew it was going to be a war. Section 7, Fight Night Fireworks. So the night arrives, the lights go down, and the crowd goes wild. The energy in the garden was electric. First up, Oliveira and Chandler. And let me tell you, these guys did not disappoint. It was a back-and-forth war, both guys landing bombs. But in the end, it was Oliveira who got the better of the exchanges. He rocked Chandler bad in the third, and that was all she wrote. Another impressive victory for Du Bronx. Then came the main event, Jones versus Miocic. The crowd was on its feet and the tension was palpable. Section 8, and still, the bell rings and both guys come out cautious. The atmosphere is electric, the crowd on the edge of their seats knowing they are about to witness something special, feeling each other out. Jones, he's utilizing his reach, keeping Miocic at bay with those long jabs and oblique kicks. His strategy is clear: maintain distance, control the pace, and avoid getting into Miocic's power range. Miocic, he's trying to find his timing, looking to land that big overhand right. He knows that one well-placed punch could change the course of the fight. His eyes are locked on Jones, searching for any opening, any slight mistake. Rounds go by and it's a chess match. Each fighter is making calculated moves, testing the waters and trying to outthink the other. The tension is palpable, with every feint and jab adding to the suspense. Jones is landing the cleaner shots, but Miocic is relentless. He keeps coming forward, absorbing the blows and looking for his moment to strike. The crowd can see the determination in his eyes, the fire that drives him. He's pressuring Jones, trying to wear him down. Myosic knows that if he can keep the pressure on, he might be able to exploit a weakness, find a chink in Jones's armor. The battle of wills is as intense as the physical confrontation. Then in the fourth round it happened. The moment that would define the fight. The crowd held its breath, sensing that something big was about to unfold. Jones landed a perfectly timed head kick that sent Myosic crashing to the canvas. It was a move executed with precision and power, a testament to Jones's skill and preparation. The crowd erupted, but Jones, he stayed calm, followed Myosic down and finished him with some vicious ground and pound. His focus was unbreakable, his determination unwavering. Just like that, Jon Jones was the heavyweight champion of the world. He'd done it again. The arena was filled with cheers, the energy was electric, and Jones stood tall, a true champion. Defied the odds, silenced the doubters. This victory was more than just a win. It was a statement, a declaration that Jon Jones was still at the top of his game, still the fighter to beat. It was a vintage Jon Jones performance, a display of skill, strategy, and heart. The kind of performance that cements a legacy that reminds everyone why he is considered one of the greatest of all time. The night belonged to Jon Jones, and the world of MMA would be talking about this fight for years to come. Section 9, what's next for the heavyweight division, so what now? Jones, he's already talking about retirement, says he's accomplished everything he set out to do, but something tells me we haven't seen the last of Bones Jones. Myosic, on the other hand, he might be done for real. He's got nothing left to prove, he's a legend, plain and simple. And then there's Aspinall. He's waiting in the wings, champing at the bit to get his shot. Could we see Jones versus Aspinall next? Or will Jones ride off into the sunset, leaving the division wide open? One thing's for sure, the heavyweight division is more exciting than it's been in years. So buckle up, fight fans, because this is just the beginning.